Hey guys, welcome to the second edition of the weekly CNFT Brew, where I round up the previous week in the CNFT space and I look ahead at some of the most exciting drops happening this week. Happy belated Valentine's Day. This video was supposed to come out yesterday, but I recorded the entire video with broken audio, so here we are on a Tuesday morning. If you didn't have a Valentine, at least you have those adorable CNFTs, right? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am a small YouTuber, so every like gives me warm, fuzzy feelings inside. Let's dive right in and look at some of the most exciting drops happening this week, starting today with Hellhounds by Kimosabi. If you're not familiar with Kimosabi, he's a very talented artist, been doing NFTs on Cardano for a while now, and this is how I got introduced to him with his Cyberpunk collection. Here's mine. And so following the Cyberpunk's drop, he has updated his roadmap. He's a busy guy, like I said. He did the Survival Arena, which is an ongoing project. I also have a couple of those NFTs. He's working on Machine Heads and this Hellhounds CNFT project. I am a fan of Kimosabi. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So I'm going to be going in for 3 here because 3 NFTs will give you access to an airdrop. And this is happening today on a Tuesday, February 15th at 8 p.m. UTC tonight. 38 ADA for 6,666 NFTs. Now, does it have great flipping potential? I don't really think so. I'm buying it for the art. I really like it. I'm going to be holding it long term. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a fast sellout. Do your own research, not financial advice and all that. Now, Lucky Planet is probably one of the bigger drops this week, but it's gonna be difficult to get one. 299 supply, 68 each, and this is happening tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. This is gonna be a great NFT to get your hands on if you're lucky enough to do it. Floor is already 100 and the older pieces much higher than that even. And this is the last drop in the series. This is the final drop. So warm up your Daedalus now, do your CNFT rain dance, whatever you need to do, and best of luck. Team Tulu is an interesting project. I talked to the creators. They're not docs. They have a pretty good reason for it. So they're dropping on Thursday at 8 p.m. UTC, 42 ADA each, 4,500 supply. 1,700 followers, I think. Yeah, 1,749 followers on Twitter, something similar on Discord, I believe. I don't think it's going to be an instant sellout, but I am very interested in seeing what the creators do with this project because I think it has potential in terms of the art quality and style. It's a style that's very popular in the NFT space, so if they do a good job moving forward, I think it's going to be an eventual sellout and possibly a very good NFT to have in your wallet. Next we have Filthy Rich Horses. A lot of people excited about this one. This is dropping on Thursday as well, 8 p.m. Although if you're in on the pre-sale, that's happening tomorrow. 80 ADA for a 10K selection. That's a lot of ADA that they're asking for, and that is for a good reason. This is a utility-focused project, and they're actually promising their own smart contract marketplace launching at the same time here in a couple of days. They are releasing their Hey token, which is going to be basically the token that you use within their marketplace, their ecosystem. I think the art is unique enough. I think it's interesting, but people are not necessarily buying it for the art. Like this, like I said, this is a utility focused project. And people get really excited when they hear about smart contract marketplaces because they associate it with, you know, SpaceBuds, Pixels. Will it become the next SpaceBuds of Pixels? I don't think so. Time will tell. But it certainly has lofty ambitions, and it's going to be exciting to see what they do. Next on the list, we have Tactical Potatoes. I actually wasn't able to confirm how much and how many are available. Probably something I should have asked because I talked to Bliss Effect and Cardano Robin, 2 of the guys behind Tactical Potatoes on Twitch. Go check it out if you're interested. If you're into memes, this is probably the project for you. Another thing that makes it unique is that they are actually rendering everything in 4K resolution, which is kind of insane. Galactico is the final drop that I have my eye on this week, and that's happening on the 19th, which is a Saturday, I believe. Yeah, at 4 p.m. UTC. Only 19 unique pieces. This is for the art collector in me. All one-of-one unique art dropping manually here at Genesis House. And there are going to be 2 different versions. I think they are, there's 60 and 100 ADA a piece. And because they're so limited, I don't have high hopes. And if you want to get your hands on one of these, you probably gotta have fast hands. All right, so that's it for upcoming drops this week that I am paying particular attention to. Is there anything that I missed? Let me know in the comments. But now let's dive into last week and what's been going on in the CNFT space. First, let's talk about Pavia. 40,000 plots found new homes. Congratulations if you were one of them. I was not. I whitelisted 7 wallets. Didn't get lucky. Let me know if you got one, especially if you got an estate. Congratulations. I am not bitter at all. So if you got one, you were probably pretty happy. They were using a different system, obviously the whitelist system, and they were also talking about how they were going to prefer or prioritize wallets that were refunded last time. Some people were not so sure how effective that was. But even though there's still some mystery surrounding the project, they're very ambitious, and there are a lot of big things happening in this project. And looking at the roadmap, some big things coming up. And on that note, Pavia actually announced the acquisition of Cardano Kids. Not something that I've really heard of before. You might know Cardano Buzz. He essentially took over Cardano Kids a little while back, and he is one of the key members on the Pavia team, so it probably just made sense in that way. Next, Hype Skulls released their Vapor last week. It was an exciting event for me personally, but it was also a pretty big event in the CNFT space in the sense that the Hype team was attempting to do something that had never been done before, have a smart contract-based drop. Unfortunately, the network congestion had a bigger impact than they anticipated. They are working on a workaround right now. I was able to get all of my vapors. You just had to wait for a little while. Not a big deal. And here are my vapors. If you're not familiar with the project, see hype.com. And you can read all about it. Basically, these are, mutation tokens, if you will, that I will be using to mutate my original Origin series skulls. I still claim that this is one of the highest quality CNFT projects in the space. Pre-smart contract early in CNFT, so it has a lot of history going for it. If you're here for the drama, then this might be for you. FUD Buddies actually experienced some genuine drama, probably more than they wanted. It all started with this tweet from F-Art, basically accusing them of stealing the artwork from Sprite Club NFT. I'm not familiar with Sprite Club. They have almost 20k followers on Twitter, but I'm not even sure if they have launched on Ethereum yet. Regardless, they were accused, as you can see here, of stealing their artwork. So the artist of FUD Buddies, Lewis, he made a thread kind of explaining his point of view. You can read it yourself and make your own mind up. He's just explaining where he got his inspiration from and is assuring the community that he did not steal anything. So what actually ended up being criticized most of all was how the team responded to this accusation. Jack in particular, he has since apologized. We all make mistakes, right? You probably if you have strong opinions about this, let's hear it in the comments. I am personally giving them the benefit of the doubt in this case. Yes, I might be biased because I've interacted with them and I've seen nothing but good things from these guys. That's just my general philosophy. If somebody that I know has good character makes a mistake, I tend to give them the benefit of the doubt. So Disco Solaris was probably the biggest drop this week. They sold out pretty fast, but it wasn't without a hitch. So their captcha provider actually went down, and that obviously is not a good thing. They have since apologized, moved on. People are still excited about this project. Even though on a bit of a cooldown right now, you can see the volume is really strong and the floor price is just about 100 ADA right now. The art is great. I like the style, as I've said before, so I might try to pick one up if the price goes down any further. Speaking of strong secondary market sales, DeadPixel said an incredible all-time high price for this tight hoodie alien, 150,000 ADA. Congrats, Pixels community. Now, the story didn't really end there because Boss Cat Rocket Club just a few hours later, I think, recorded an all-time high sale for the exact same amount. A lot of people didn't think that was a coincidence. Let me know what you think. I don't think it's a coincidence myself. Some people had some fun with it, as you can see here. Further development, yesterday was Baron Muster here. He's the creator of OpenCNFT. He was basically calling them out and threatening to use his platform to actually take actions against them. Now, you might have experienced some performance improvements last week for a couple of reasons. The main one being that we are in the Basho era on Cardano, which is the era of optimization. So last night, at the start of a new epoch, at 2144 UTC, we actually had an upgrade in performance, upgrade in the memory unit limit. Now, if you haven't checked out the Goat Tribe white paper, I definitely recommend it. The rumor is 2022 is the year of the goat. A lot of exciting things happening with this project. Great community, as you know, I'm a fan. So go ahead and check out the white paper, especially if you are considering buying a goat or already have a few. Now, there were quite a few successful drops last week. Disco Solaris were already mentioned. Aeonium Sky Block 10 always sells out instantly. Future Fest with their bots had a great minting window. I bought a luxury bot myself, but Phoenix Arena is one that I was really into and probably went a little overboard, as you can see here. They minted, I think, over 3,500, maybe 3,700 NFTs in their 48-hour minting period. So congrats to Phoenix Arena and all these projects that had great launches. Now, Rats DAO continues to do Rat DAO things, went on a huge shopping spree with hundreds of thousands of ADA, buying 70 clays, lots of space buds and other things. Pretty incredible to just have a look in their community treasury. Yesterday, ADA Handle announced a partnership with MusliSwap. I don't know if you've noticed the Handle integration on SundaySwap, for example, but it basically gives Handle users that seamless user experience, which is great. And then a bit of fun, bullish news for NFTs in general. Bud Light actually used a NFT project in their Super Bowl commercial, which was pretty cool to see. And finally, just a quick word on this project, Her World. There's a lot to like here. I actually know one of the creators behind this project. I'm keeping a close eye on it. And if they are able to do some of the things that they are planning, I think you might want to put it on your radar as well. Not financial advice. I also just like the art. It's female focused. Anyway, check it out if you like. That's it for this week's weekly CNFT Brew. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm CardanoThor on Twitter, on Twitch, pretty much everywhere. I stream. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm talking to Jarheads, an exciting art project that I'm personally really excited about. Wednesdays and Fridays, 8 p.m. UTC. Come hang out. All the interviews that you see posted here happen live on Twitch. Now, if you don't know what I've been reading here, it's my weekly CNFT Brew newsletter that comes out every Monday and basically goes into more detail on what I've been talking about here and has other segments like, undervalued projects, market update, and my personal opinion editorial, etc. Check it out, link in the description if you like. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.